everyone. My name is Kateryna Ostrovska, and I'm a health policy and systems strategist with a background in family medicine and leadership experience across Ukraine's public and private healthcare sectors. I have worked in conflict-affected regions of Ukraine as a health governance specialist with the United Nations Development Programme and as a consultant with Deloitte on the USAID Health Reform Support Project in health policy. I was also a Fulbright visiting researcher at the Philip Lee Institute for Health Policy Studies at the University of California, San Francisco. But I'm also a first-hand witness to Russia's unprovoked aggression against Ukraine, someone who had no choice but to relocate to Lithuania. And I will do my best to balance personal experience with structured analysis as I walk you through the evidence. So according to Eurostat, as of end of March, 4.3 million non-EU citizens who fled Ukraine held temporary protection status in the EU. The largest numbers of beneficiaries currently reside in Germany, Poland, and Czechia. A recent European Parliament report states that Ukrainian refugees show comparatively high employment rates in EU host countries and Norway, particularly relative to other refugee groups. But a closer look complicates this picture. So countries with higher demand for low-skilled labor tend to record higher employment rates among Ukrainian refugees. This is largely because such jobs carry fewer language requirements and qualification barriers, enabling faster placement. High employment figures, in other words, may reflect the structure in the host labor market rather than the quality of integration. So, two distinct integration approaches emerge from the country-level data. Poland's workforce model prioritizes immediate economic participation over human capital investment. This has produced rapid but precarious absorption in low-wage sectors such as agriculture and services with limited long-term career prospects. Highly educated Ukrainian refugees frequently work in roles well below their qualification level, evidence that pre-migration human capital is being discounted. And audit experience in Poland have also documented ethnic discrimination as an additional barrier. As a result, these workers remain highly vulnerable to layoffs, wage stagnation, and shifts in labor demand. But Germany's high human capital model, by contrast, prioritizes language acquisition and credential recognition. Integration is slower initially, but the long-term data is compelling. Among refugees who arrived in Germany between 2013 and 2019, employment rates reached 68% 8 years after arrival. In Germany's approach demonstrates that sustained structured investment in people yields measurably better outcomes over the medium to long term. So as a conclusion, the evidence is clear. Rapid placement is not the same as successful integration. European labor markets have much to gain from the skills and experience Ukrainian refugees bring. But realizing that potential requires deliberate investment in language support, credential recognition, and protection against discrimination. The German example shows it works. What it also reminds us is that integration strategies must be continuously reassessed because the opportunity to invest meaningfully does not remain open indefinitely. Thank you for your attention.